Imagine standing in front of a structure that is more than 4,500 years old. It was built long before Rome, long before Athens, long before humanity even learned how to work with iron. And yet, it is still here, standing, not collapsed, not buried by time. And the main question that still sparks debate, even among scientists, is this: how did people, without steel, without modern machinery, without advanced technology, manage to build something like this? Today we're going to look at what is actually known about the pyramids of Egypt, why the Great Pyramid of Khufu is an engineering masterpiece rather than a mystical mystery, and which facts about it are genuinely astonishing, even when you remove aliens and pseudoscience from the equation. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world that has survived to this day. It was built around 2580 to 2560 BCE. At the time of its completion, it was the tallest structure on Earth and held that record for nearly 4,000 years, until Gothic cathedrals began rising in Europe. That fact alone sounds almost unreal, but it gets even more impressive. The pyramid was built with astonishing geometric precision. All 4 sides are nearly identical in length, with differences of only a few centimeters. The base is leveled almost perfectly, with height variation across its entire perimeter of less than 2 centimeters. Even modern engineers admit that achieving this level of accuracy over an area of 13 hectares would be extremely difficult today. Its alignment is even more remarkable. The pyramid is oriented almost perfectly to the cardinal directions, with a deviation from true north of about 1/20th of a degree. That is more accurate than many modern buildings. The ancient Egyptians achieved this without a compass, likely by observing the movement of circumpolar stars and identifying the moment they aligned vertically in the sky. The sheer scale of the pyramid is staggering even by modern standards. Its original height was about 146.6 meters. Today, it is roughly 8 meters shorter due to the loss of its outer casing. The total mass of the structure is estimated at around 6 million tons. Approximately 2.3 million stone blocks were used. The average block weighs between 2 and 3 tons, but some of the granite beams inside the pyramid weigh over 50 tons. These massive stones were transported from Aswan, nearly 800 kilometers away. And here's the critical detail: the Egyptians did not use cement as we understand it today. The blocks were cut and fitted so precisely that in some places you cannot slide even a blade between them. Originally, the pyramid was covered in polished white limestone casing stones that reflected sunlight. In ancient times, the pyramid would have shone brilliantly, visible from tens of kilometers away. Some ancient descriptions even refer to it as a stairway of light. Most of this casing was stripped away during the Middle Ages and reused in the construction of Cairo. One of the most persistent myths about the pyramids needs to be addressed. They were not built by slaves. Archaeological evidence clearly disproves this. Near the pyramids, researchers discovered large workers' settlements designed to house tens of thousands of people. These settlements included bakeries, storage facilities, breweries, and medical areas. Skeletons found at the site show healed fractures, meaning injured workers were treated rather than discarded. These builders were skilled laborers, engineers, and stonecutters. The construction of the Great Pyramid was a national project, comparable to modern large-scale infrastructure efforts. As for how the pyramid was built, there is still no single definitive answer, but there are realistic and well-supported theories. The most widely accepted involves the use of ramps. However, a single massive external ramp would have required more material than the pyramid itself. For this reason, many researchers believe a hybrid system was used: external ramps for the lower levels and internal spiral ramp built into the structure for the upper sections. French architect Jean-Pierre Houdin proposed this model, and modern technologies such as 3D scanning and thermal imaging have revealed internal anomalies that support this theory. The interior of the pyramid is another marvel. It is not a solid block. Inside is a complex system of corridors, chambers, and pressure relief spaces. The most well-known are the subterranean chamber, the Queen's chamber, and the King's chamber. Though these names are misleading, there is no evidence that the Queen's chamber ever held a burial. The King's chamber is constructed entirely from red granite, and above it are 5 relieving chambers designed to redistribute the immense weight of the structure. This is pure engineering, not symbolism. Inside the King's chamber stands a granite sarcophagus carved from a single block of stone. It is larger than the passageways leading to the chamber, which means it was placed there before the pyramid was completed. This alone proves that the entire structure was planned in advance with extraordinary precision. Another striking fact is the near absence of decoration inside the pyramid. There are no murals, no hieroglyphic texts, no gold. The only inscriptions found are construction markings in the relieving chambers above the King's chamber, including references to Khufu's work crews. These markings were crucial in confirming that the pyramid was indeed built during Khufu's reign. In 2017, one of the most significant discoveries related to the pyramid was announced. Using muon tomography, a technique that detects cosmic particles passing through stone, scientists identified a large, previously unknown void above the Grand Gallery. Its size is comparable to the gallery itself. The purpose of this space remains unknown. It is not evidence of hidden treasure, but it is a clear reminder that the Great Pyramid is still not fully understood, even with modern technology. Another important point, after Khufu, Egypt never again built a pyramid of this scale and precision. The Pyramid of Khafre is smaller. The Pyramid of Menkaure is smaller still. The reason is simple. The Great Pyramid was enormously expensive and resource-intensive. Maintaining such projects was unsustainable, even for a powerful ancient state. The Great Pyramid of Khufu represents the absolute peak of ancient Egyptian engineering and organization. And here's the key conclusion. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is not proof of a lost civilization, ancient super technology, or extraterrestrial intervention. It is proof of what humans can achieve with knowledge, discipline, time, and coordination. We tend to underestimate ancient civilizations, but every stone in this pyramid is an argument against the myth of a primitive past. It has survived thousands of years, earthquakes, wars, and the rise and fall of empires, and it is still standing. So here's the question for you. What amazes you most about the pyramids? The technology, the scale, or the people who built them? Write your thoughts in the comments. It's genuinely interesting to read. If you found this video useful and learned something new, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support future videos. Here we talk about history without distortion, but with respect for facts and human ingenuity. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.